sandwich.
Let me go eat my bite. Oh, bro, I might have to eat my burger first. Oh, you already in?
I already went live. Just eat them all. It's 12. You good? What you about to grab your Bible?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You want me to watch that for you?
Oh no, you gonna be tempted to bite it?
No, I'm faster right now, man.
Oh no.
At least till tomorrow. All right.
Just don't cut the lights on.
I got my ice on. Hey, don't cut the lights on. I got my ice on. Shalom, shalom. To everybody tuning in, everybody that's gonna tune in, we're gonna get started shortly. The Ak just had to go get his sword real quick, right? And then we're gonna get right into it. I know y'all noticed the topic of discussion today, right? Do the work, man. Do the work. As simple as that, right? We're gonna get into it. Wait for this brother to get back. No, he don't want to share the camera with me because he trying to grab his laptop. Hey. Never mind.
What's up, a lot?
Nah, you too wild, bro. You too wild. All right, good.
All right, I just got my Bible.
Where your laptop at?
Oh, you want me to take home?
Yeah, I'll say you could grab yours. That way you can hold it, and I'll mute mine, or you mute yours. We just use one of the things. You feel me? Let me send you this. I'm gonna send you the link right now. Salakia, y'all. StreamYard. Yeah, we're about to get started now, man. Salakia, my apologies for the delay. Right. Just bear with us. Give us a couple more minutes. Right to send out a couple invites. Where this other brother at? Right. See this brother Azariah want to jump on with it. Where he at? There you go. Texas brother. I sent you the link.
You sent it to on Instagram?
No, I texted it to you. You want me to send it to you Instagram? It's easier?
No, you're good.
So you copy and paste from the laptop?
If you text it to me, I'll send it to Allah, and it's going to pop up on her laptop.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
It's going to take a second. Come on.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. We just we do a quick little intro right here. You want to hop on the camera real quick? Shalom.
Shalom. Kahala Yahweh Basham. Sorry. Kahala Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. Shalom, man. We're here to do another lesson.
That's right.
Let's get it in.
Right. So, like I said earlier, man, y'all seen the topic of discussion for today is do the work, man. Right. What are you waiting for? What's holding you back? What's stopping you? Right. So first and foremost, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, whose real name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ.
Hey, don't let dinner hold you back from doing the work.
That's right. Hey, man. Right? No excuses, man. Right? Like my brother said, hey, don't let dinner hold you back. No excuses. Right? Don't let your job hold you back from doing the work. Don't let your woman hold you back from doing the work. Don't let yourself hold you back, man. Right? Don't get in your own head. Oh, I ain't got time. I got work. I go to the gym. You make time for all these other things, man. Make some time to do the work of the Lord. Man. Make some time to serve the Most High God and to be out here feeding His sheep some way, shape, or form. Right? And yeah, you good? Oh, you still waiting on that thing to cut on?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Yeah, right. So don't make excuses, man. Right? Don't make excuses for why you can't do the work. Don't be led by these brothers who say you don't have to do the work.
You want?
I got you one right here too. Okay, come. Don't be fooled, right? Don't get in your head that you don't need to do the work. We all need to be doing the work some way, shape, or form. You can be doing anything to advance the ministry, man. You could be doing lives, right? We on this live today. It's another way, another form of feeding the sheep, another form of doing the work. It's not always just going out on the Shabbat to teach. One day out the week, we gotta figure out ways that we can do this work. Figure out ways that we can continue to feed our people, right? Continue to give that truth out. A little can go a long way. A little can go a lot, like that brother Gorilla brought out. What was it with Yahweh Shabbat, right? Feeding the multitudes with a few loaves of bread and a few pieces of fish. That little bit of food went a long way, fed a multitude. Right, the way he broke it down, hey, that little short little 10-second clip can go a long way and feed a lot of people. So we got to make sure we're doing something to continue to feed the sheep. That's important. Feeding the sheep. Right? So it's like if you was to go out of town and you got pets, right? You going out of town and you can't take your pets along with you. So you got to leave your pets at home. And you might be gone for a few months, right? I got to leave for 6 months. Going out of town, I got to have some business opportunity to take care of over here. I'm going to be gone for 6 months. I need somebody to stay home and feed my dogs. If nobody feeds my dogs, what's going to happen, man? They either going to die, they're going to die of starvation. They're going to be, if they're alive, the house going to be tore up because they're going to tear that place up looking for food. And they're going to be malnutritioned, starving, right? Hungry. Don't know where to get the food from. They seeking, but they can't find. That's the same thing with our people. We got to be out here feeding them, right? If nobody is doing the work and nobody is feeding our people, they're going to be starving, man. They're going to be seeking, but they can't find that word. They're going to be looking. They're not going to know where to go for it. I'm trying to wait for this brother to get back. I don't want to go too deep into it. Right, but yeah, they're not gonna know where to go. Same, like I said, our people they're gonna turn every which way, looking, and then they're gonna get led astray into these other doctrines and philosophies because they don't know where to get it from. Right, just like I said, you leave your pets at home, they're not gonna know where to find the food. They don't know you leave food in the cabinet. They don't know the dog food, the bag of dog food is in the pantry. Man. They're not gonna know where to find the food. Same thing, our people ain't gonna know where to find the food if nobody's out here doing the work. Where do you go to get it? Somebody got to be feeding them, right? That's why Yahushua said, if you love me, feed my sheep. Get that in John 21:15. That thing's still charging up?
Yeah, I'm just going to jump on my phone.
John 21:15.
15.
Yeah, where he tell Peter. Yeah.
This is John 21:15.
Mm-hmm.
So when they had dined, Yahweh Shai saith to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yeah, Yahweh, or yeah, Lord, thou knowest I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yahweh said, if you love me, feed my sheep, man. Right? Hey, feed my lambs. If you what was that in? That wasn't the KJV. But yeah, if you love me, feed my sheep. Now KJV says sheep. Oh, that, I don't know. Yeah.
And then it continues the next verse.
Oh, okay. Next one say feed my sheep. Right. If you love me, feed my sheep. Right. Same way. If, like I said, if I go out of town and I got pets, I need somebody to feed them while I'm gone, or they're gonna die. They're gonna be starving. Right. So if I got somebody who loves me, although they might not like animals at all, but they love me. What they gonna do? They gonna feed my animals for me to make sure that they sustained. Right. To make sure that they don't starve and die. So if we truly love Yahweh Shah, you gotta mute your mic, guy.
I gotta turn the volume down.
Oh, good. Right. So if you truly love Yahweh Shah, and you gotta be out here feeding his sheep, right, his people, so they don't starve, man. They not out here seeking but can't find. We gotta be that fountain they can go to for that water. And it's important, man. It's real important. Not only did Yahweh Shah make that a requirement, right? If you love me, that's a requirement. If you love me, man. If you love me, feed my sheep. It's an important task, and we can't put it off. Oh, let me add you in, Salakia.
I think I am. Oh, I'm not in.
Oh, no bad. I got you. Yo, you up in there? Your camera off though.
All right, give me a second.
Okay. Right. Give me Matthew. Yeah, you good. Give me Matthew 9:35.
I was about to pull that right now. Hey man, that's the spirit.
Okay, all praises. Hey, shalom, Captain.
Shalom,
yeah, you tuned in a little late, but you know it's lovely to see you up in here. You missed my great breakdown right now. Yeah, man. You for sure gonna have to rewind it back once you get an opportunity, right? Because I feel like what I brought out right now initially, right? What I brought out initially was it was mighty, man. It's real important, man, right? You got that? Go ahead.
You ready?
Yeah.
This is you want to pull it up on the screen too? Can you see?
Oh yeah, Salaki. I don't know why I wasn't doing it.
You want me to read it as you find it?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm already there. Let me grab it. Let me screen share real quick. Yeah, it's all good though. This was like a last minute live. I didn't give no notification or nothing, so brothers didn't know I was going live, and I only gave like 10 minutes for anybody to join in before I actually got started. All right, let's go. 9:35.
But it's a important, I think, topic, right? What is stopping individuals from doing the work? Right, it's important.
Go ahead.
This is Matthew. Okay, you got it on screen. 9:35. And Yahweh Shai went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues and preaching the gospel of the kingdom, and healing every sickness and every disease among the people.
Uh-huh.
But when he saw the multitude, he was moved with compassion on them because they fainted and were scattered abroad. This is right.
Yeah, kid, it's the very next verse. This is just some good context for it.
And as sheep having no shepherd, then saith he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few.
Right? So we're scattered abroad, man. Our people are scattered throughout not only all throughout the US, man. We scattered throughout all nations of the earth, man. So we and the harvest is our people are ready and willing to listen. Right? This is that time. Brothers is waking up, man. Brothers is actually seeking some type of wisdom and understanding. That don't mean it's not gonna be a lot of hard-headed brothers out there, a lot of stiff-necked brothers, man. But you got a lot more people waking up in these last days. A lot more people who really want to have a good understanding of their heritage, their nationality, and the scriptures. But who's gonna feed them? If not you, then who? If not me, then who? If not this brother, then who? If we all had that same mindset, right? I don't gotta go and do that. That's not required for salvation. I don't need to do. If we all had that same mindset, who would feed the sheep? Man? Who would feed the people? How are they gonna get what they need in order to make it? How are they gonna wake up to who they are without being told who they are? How are they gonna get that understanding? Give me that, let some man guide me. Right? How are they gonna get that understanding? Right? Just like I brought up, like I said, man. Hey, just the same way if you leave a dog unattended for months at a time and you don't have nobody to feed your pet is gonna die. Yahweh Shai had to leave us, but he didn't leave us unattended. He left us in the hands of shepherds, and we gotta be them shepherds. We gotta be the ones that take care of the flock, bring them back, feed them so they don't starve spiritually. They don't starve when it comes to wisdom, and they're able to obtain these things. Right, so it's very important, right? We have to. Hey, the harvest is plenty. It's many people. Like I said, waking up, man. Many people waking up, and many people seeking. But who is gonna give it to them, man? We need more laborers, man. It's not enough laborers, and it can never be enough laborers. We need many labor. Go ahead, bring that up.
This is Acts 8:31.
Uh-huh.
And he said, how can I, except some man should guide me?
Go up one verse out.
Okay, 30.
Yeah.
And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah and said, understandest thou what thou readest? And he said, how can I, except some man should guide me?
Right? Hey, some brothers might open up the book. Some brothers might try to find it for themselves. And sometimes some brothers can get it, man. Sometimes some brothers can crack open the book and they'll understand. But sometimes some brothers need to be guided. And if they don't have nobody to guide them, how are they going to ever find the truth? How are they going to ever really know what's required of them and what the scriptures is talking about? And Gabawar said John 14:26. We definitely, hey, we this brother said this is good, man, right? I'm gonna show this on the board, right? Because this is a lesson for us too, man. This isn't just for y'all tuning in, right? This is definitely a lesson for us because like I said, we could always be doing something more. I think I do a lot, but then when I truly think on it, am I really doing a lot? Am I doing a lot compared to what Jeremiah did? Am I doing a lot compared to what Paul did? Right? And we got to examine ourselves, right? To see, hey, am I really doing what I need to be doing? Do I got to step it up? Right? Because I be thinking I'll do a lot because I talk to people all day long. Right? We be at work, we talking to brothers. Man. We be at the gym, we talking to brothers, man. Regularly. Almost every day we bringing up the scripture and trying to reprove our people. Right? We're trying to be more consistent with these lives, man, because we know these lives is another way to feed our people. right? We gotta look at what are we doing? What's the work we need to be doing? This brother said John 14:26. You got it already out?
Yeah.
Let me pull it real quick on the blue letter. Right? What are we doing? Are you really doing enough? What I say, 14?
Yeah.
Right? And yeah, man, the lives is one part of it. Right? Going to camp, that's one part of it. It's a lot more work to be done. Okay, John 14:16 says, you got it?
Come.
Go ahead.
14 and
16.
16. Come. This is John 14 and 16. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever.
Come, right? Hey, and that comforter is the spirit, right? Hey, yeah, I was shocked. Well, go ahead.
No, that was the wrong verse. You said 14 and 26 or 16.
Oh, he said 26. Salakia.
But the comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things, and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you.
Right? So the spirit, right? The spirit gonna be on you to get to when brothers is out here teaching, you gonna know when you hear it. Hey man, that's that. Hey, that's definitely they talking the truth over there. Right? Hey, they gonna bring it into remembrance, man. You gonna remember that I gotta walk uprightly, man. I gotta walk in the ways of the Lord. I gotta do the best of my ability to keep all these laws, statutes, and commandments, and I gotta truly diligently look into them so I know what I need to be doing. Hey, if you want to be the best at anything, what do? You practice. You look into it. You know the ins and outs of of the rules and the ins and outs of what you should and shouldn't be doing. Right? If I'm playing sports, I know what I should and shouldn't do, so I don't get flagged out there, man. I know I can't pull the face mask. I know I can't hold somebody, right? No holding. You gonna know what you can and can't do. So hey, same way. Hey, so you should be looking into these things to know what you can and can't do to please the Lord. Hey, Shalom, King. Shalom.
All right, Shalom, Shalom. Hey, jump up, Salakia. Jump up to 24 right quick.
Come. Go ahead.
Nah, hold on.
You want me to read it?
Not yet. Hold on.
Okay, come.
All right, go up to 20. Go up to 20.
Come.
My bad. All right. Yeah. All right. So go ahead and read that.
Come. This is John 14 and verse 20. And that day ye shall know that I am in my Father, and ye in me, and I in you.
So if the Father, right, which works a phenomenal work all the time, some of his miracles we haven't even seen yet, and Yahushua, he came out here and worked his fingers to the bone, right? And if those two spirits is within us, why are we sitting here being slothful? Not working out them ass off, not sacrificing more and more, right? Because now I would sacrifice, as in the bullock, the lamb, the ram, the goat, right? All these things, I would sacrifice it now in repentance and obedience, right? So do me a favor, cause that's what it's about, bro. We transgress on a daily basis. Some of us don't even know that we sinning. That's why it says his saints, right, the elect, they repent daily, right? So give me what I want. Give me Numbers. Uh, let me get Numbers 15, and I think I want verse number 23. Hold on, Salaki. Let me pull out the script while I'm on this road. Leviticus, Numbers. But y'all doing a mighty work right now, man. Talking to the people about their damn laziness, man. Because a lot of times, man, people think that they doing enough for the Most High, but they ain't doing shit, right? It's a lot good for the language, but it's just true, right? And real saints, man, they they make it happen, right? But give for me 15 and verse number.
24.
Hold on. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. I think that's what I want.
Talking about committed out of
Yeah,
ignorance.
started at 25.
25.
All right.
Okay, come. Numbers 15, verse 25. And the priest shall make an atonement for all the congregation of the children of Israel, and it shall be forgiven them, for it is ignorance. And they shall bring the
So
offering. Oh, Slaki, go ahead.
no, go ahead. My bad. It's a lot.
And they shall bring their offering, a sacrifice made by fire unto Yahweh, and their sin
And
offering.
not to like it. And now that offering made by fire, right, is through the Holy Spirit, right? That's us repenting. That's us doing these lives. That's us going out to further countries, right, or different counties and preaching His word. That's us, taking the time to stop somebody in the grocery store to holler at them, see if they ever heard about the Israelites, right? That's that Holy Spirit. That's that fire that's gonna consume that offering. What is that offering, man? That time you putting in, the time that you sitting there studying and reading, right? To make your brain hurt so you can find something else to bring out to make it a little bit different than somebody else, to make your garment, right, your offering without spot and blemish, to where your eye not bulging out, right? Or you don't have a oozing in your leg, man, being that perfect lamb, just like Yahweh Shai was, right? So now that our offering is through the Spirit, man, you brothers and sisters got to put in more work, man. Like y'all got to put in more charity, man. Right? So that way your offering could be accepted, man. Because right now we the living fire, man. Right? Up in Acts chapter 2, what it said, there came a cloven tongue on them like fire, like a coal touched their tongue, right? And that's because that Holy Spirit, man, it make you get a zeal that you feel like you gotta do some work. You start right when you don't read your book. You feel like crap. You go a whole day and only read a couple precepts or listen to a video, right? So keep reading.
Come. And a sacrifice made by fire unto Yahweh, and their sin offering before Yahweh for their ignorance.
Mm.
And it shall be forgiven all the congregation of the children of Israel, and the stranger that sojourneth among them, seeing all the people were in ignorance.
All right. So now look. So we see that this is how our transgressions get forgiven is by a sacrifice of the flesh, right? So look, check this out. Go to Ezekiel, that's the elementary. Go to Ezekiel, man, chapter 3, right?
Oh, so okay, let me
Let's
jump
bring it
down to
out.
verse 30. Let me jump down to verse 30 real quick before
Kaka.
that.
Yep.
This
More. Yep.
verse, it says, but the soul that doeth out presumptuously, whether he be born in the land or a stranger, the same reproacheth Yahweh, and that soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he has despised the word of Yahweh and have broken his commandment. That soul shall utterly be cut off. His iniquity shall be upon him.
God.
Let's get that word presumptuously real quick. All right.
I just went to work on the Sabbath day this week, bro. I ain't never doing that again, man. I made a vow to the Most High, man, and I got to keep that, man. I ain't never breaking that again, bro. Like real, unless I get a new job and I got to swindle it for those 30 days. You know what I mean? Because that's like a month, or I ain't gonna be able to get money for the family. But there's so many other ways to make money, and that one right there, I read that, and I got cut to the heart. That presumptuously mean you already knew you was about to sin.
Yeah, Con, you
God.
already knew. You
God.
presumed, right? You just, yeah, you already knew, man. You got her tripping.
Ezekiel 3, whenever you're ready, King. And my bad, I
What'd you
came
say,
on
Ezekiel?
here and Ezekiel 3. And let's just go straight into it, man. Go to 17 and then jump down to 21. And I'm gonna get up off here.
Okay,
My
Con.
bad, I came in here with that hot fire,
No,
man, but I needed to
it's good.
needed to go.
We need a few more precepts in here anyway, man. That's all praise to the Most High through the Spirit. Because I'm sure me and Tazi Thon had some of the same ones.
God.
Okay,
God,
cuz.
God.
Ezekiel 3:17, it says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
And
Therefore,
a
hear
watchman,
the
look, check it out. Check it out. A watchman, he don't just leave his post, right, to go take a G whiz, man, right? And then nobody ain't watching his spot. Nah, man, right? A watchman stands strong until the back of his legs hurt, and he got on a shield and a damn bow, and he have a sword, and he got a helmet, and he got two horns, right? And he's sitting there and he watching, making sure that nobody's coming to infiltrate the town, man. Same way we need to be in this truth, man. We need to be looking through the precepts, looking up democracynow.org, right? Looking up different articles, what's going on with the war, right? Staying diligent, right, to make sure that this work get pushed out there, man, right? We don't have no time for no brother to be slacking in this thing. We not slacking, bro. We only packing. You feel what I'm saying? You got to keep that thing on you at work, right? You got to keep that thing on you at home, right? You got to read your Bible on your lunch break. Man, hey, man, the work needs to be done, man. So a watchman is always watching. He's watching in the precepts and he's watching these streets, man, watching the world. Keep going.
cuz, right? Salakia. Therefore, hear the word in my mouth and give them warning from me. When thou sayest
Okay,
unto
so this is
go ahead, Salakia.
Salakia. This is what the Lord is commanding us to do, man. So we wasn't commanded to sit in the house and be keeping our prophets, man. A watchman not on in the damn house watching everything, man. A watchman is on the pillar, right, on the outside, nigga, making sure that nobody don't get in, man. Right? And
Con,
you got this damn devil infiltrating us every chance he get, man. They stealing our kids off the street corner, right? They have our people selling our babies, right? And human trafficking, right? They sending people across the water, paying $10,000 just so they can make them slaves in America. Man, these people, right? The devil is out front and in these streets, man. So we got to be those watchmen that's out front and in these streets, man. Right? Stop
con.
being damn keyboard warriors. Get out there, man. And if y'all got something, bring it up.
Nah, that's it. I just want to say shalom to this brother in the chat, Andrew. Hey, shalom, King. Hey, it's been a
Shalom, Mark.
minute. Hey, tap in with me. We got some brothers out there in your area. I want you to get in touch with, man, and they gonna break it down. I don't know how deep you is into this truth. You already know you an Israelite. You know you an Israelite by blood. It's time to walk this walk, man. It's not enough to just know, right? It's not enough for me to just wake up one day and know I'm an Israelite, man. It's not enough for me to just know I'm an Israelite and try to keep these laws. But hey, we gotta actually put in the work, man. Put your brick in, right? Hey, if I know a house is gonna be built, and I see the house being built, I'm not just gonna sit by and watch when I know I'm gonna be a partaker in that house, man. I'm gonna put my brick in to make sure that I'm doing my part to build that house up, right? That's the same way we all need to be. Brother Gabawar dropped off. Hey, Shalom, Gabawar.
Shalom.
Tawada again, King, for tapping in, jumping in, and bringing out their precepts, man. Right? And like he was saying, we got to be watchmen, right? We got to be watch. We are watchmen out here for our people. If we're not looking out for our people, who gonna look out for us, man? Who else? Who else cares about the black and brown community, right? If we're not looking out for one another, who else gonna do it? The so-called white man ain't gonna come and tell you who you are. Hey man, you know you a real Israelite. You a God on this earth. You a king on this earth. No man, they ain't gonna tell you nothing like that, right? The Chinese man ain't gonna come and tell you that, man, right?
Matter of fact, they do the opposite. They don't want you to know who you are because the sooner we find out who we are, the sooner we can finally get out of this oppression, right? Up under them, right? The stranger is high above them, right?
God, I
So
just told my rib that just literally just that same thing.
they
Just like
rather
I
have you think that you are less than, right? Like we talked about the last slide. They rather
I'm
have
on
you
a
think you're
computer.
just a
Right?
real nigga. Well,
hey, could y'all hear me?
Oh, come on. All right. Hold on. This brother want to get thrown on speaker. He said he wasn't done yet.
come, right?
Hey, hold on. Hey, Tazi was touching on something. Let him finish
Come,
going. Go
just
ahead.
real
Right?
quick, Cat, right? They would rather you think that you're a real nigga so that you can stay at a state of subjugation, right? So that you can stay at this cursed state, right? They don't want you to know who you are based off the Bible and the laws that you need to follow and the contract between your forefathers.
Cool. Hey, look,
So are you?
this brother said I've known since Paris High when I was for 17 years. He said for stuff saying stuff like this, they was calling him crazy, man. Hey, and that's what happens even today, man. Brothers gonna call you crazy. Brothers gonna say you in a cult. Brothers gonna say you don't know what you're talking about, and you misinterpreting the Bible, right? Hey, they gonna say these things, right? Because they don't have no true understanding of the scriptures or history, right? But as soon as hey, just like that's why, hey, man, oppression, surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and that's what you gonna wake up, man, right? When you understand the conditions of our people and understand how long we've been going through this as a people, all that other stuff is foolish, right? Hey, it's retarded. Brothers out here still hating their own people. That's retarded, man. Y'all brothers got some mental issues. Hey, go ahead, Captain.
Man, you almost made me want to go grab some other precepts.
Yeah, bring them out.
No, man, because you touched on that Ecclesiastes, man. I believe it was chapter 1 and the last verse, right? It said, yeah, get that, man, right quick so I can move on with this Ezekiel right quick.
What you want that surely oppression make the wise man mad?
Nah. Get the one in Ecclesiastes. I'm telling you about.
Which one? You talking about?
Chapter 1, the last verse.
Oh, chapter 1. Okay, good.
Yeah. Chapter 1, the last verse. The brother was up to something. Nigga said, look, but I do want to say that all affliction is good affliction, right? Every affliction we go through, no matter how hard it might be, no matter how bad it might want to make us give up, people talking about us, people calling us a cult, like people saying that you ain't never going amount to nothing. That Hebrew Israelite stuff got you broke, right? Because they always worried about money, but you worried about serving the people and serving the Most High. Right? All the stuff that they call, all the things that they call you, everything that they say about you, all that is good affliction, man. Right? All that is to let you know that you being pruned and proven, right, to inherit that kingdom, man.
That's right.
Fight through all you. But read that.
Con, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
God, break it down, yeah, I brought that out for you.
Con, right? Hey, so the more like he said, hey, the much wisdom is much grief, right? The more wiser you get, the more you gonna grieve, right? And it's not because you're sad because hey, I got all this knowledge. It's hurting me to have all this knowledge. Hey, no, it's hurting to see, like I was saying earlier, man. You start to understand the things going on. You start to understand the way the world is working in the predicaments that our people are put in, and seeing the situation that we in, man. And he that increases knowledge increases sorrow. Hey, it's gonna hurt you, man. It's gonna hurt you in your spirit. It's gonna hurt your heart, man. Hey, man, why are my people filling up these? Why are we still out here killing each other, man? And we the same. Hey, we the same, man.
God.
This is born on a different. This brother just from a different block, man. He inherited a beef, man, that he got nothing to do with. He don't know nothing about. Hey, but y'all refuse to inherit your forefathers' beef, though. The same people that raped, robbed, and murdered your ancestors and threw them in chains and cages and treated them like animals. Y'all don't want to inherit that beef, though. But you gonna inherit the beef that your hoods got. Hey, man, that start hurting you in your heart, man. You start getting understanding. You become wise. You start getting some real knowledge, man. You gonna start being struck in your heart, struck in your spirit. It's gonna start making you feel some type of way.
Salakia, it's crazy you said that though, because I was just telling my nephew. My nephew had called me. He told me to call him.
Oh, hold on. Azariah, bring something out too. Hey, go ahead, Azariah, bring it out.
I was saying it's crazy you said that too. Brought that scripture out because my nephew, he had texted me one day. He been sad about my brother. My brother passing. My brother is my oldest brother, his father. And he was calling me one day, telling me like he's grieving about his death and all that. And I told him, I got on the phone with him. It ain't much I can say to you out in this world, like worldly things that's gonna make you feel better. I can only preach to you and tell you, like, learn why these things happen and all that stuff. Because he kept saying that he want to know why God took my brother from him, like his father from him and all that, And I was telling him, I was breaking down to him all these curses and all that stuff, and I was showing him the book of Deuteronomy, and the first thing he came in his head like he said he appreciated everything I'm saying to him, but he don't care about none of that. I'm like,
Con,
when he
I'm
said
happy
that,
to
first thing
see.
that came to my head is that scripture. I forgot what verse it was where he said that my people are stubborn people. They won't hear me. They won't listen.
Yeah, con.
And that and
Hey,
you gonna
hey,
you
it's
gonna
not
ask me
only
why
that, right?
God.
It going to the wicked understand not judgment, man. Hey,
Con,
that's why you
con.
questioning it, right? Hey,
That's
why did
you
this
gonna you
have to
gonna
happen
ask
to
me
him?
why God
Why
took
did this
your
have to
father
happen to
from you. You gonna ask me why God took your father from you, and I'm telling you why, but you're not trying to accept it.
Exactly, right?
You
And I'm
looking
showing
for
you, but you don't want you can't see it, man. Right? Because you still walking in darkness. You still wicked. If you walking in the dark, how are you gonna find your way?
That's right.
You're
exactly.
not gonna you're not gonna see the truth, man. You don't got nothing to light your path to show you truth,
Hey,
right?
and that's why it's important for us to do the work.
Man,
Right? I
that's why it's important to do the
precept, right?
work, man.
This
Go
is in
ahead.
Matthew 5:14.
Uh-huh.
Ye are the light of the world.
Uh-huh.
A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden.
Con.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel. So
Uh-huh.
it's important for us to do the work because we are that example, right? We call the other brothers. We wake up the sheep. We cry aloud and spare not. That's why it's important for us to do the work because we are the ones, right? God uses men.
Con.
Yahweh uses men. He uses us. We're the vessels, right? So we need to do the work. Like my brother said, it's not us who, right? Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel. Oftentimes we see Israelites do that, right? That's what you do when you don't want to go out and do the work.
Con.
And I'm
Exactly.
good, man. I follow the laws. Why should I go out? I shouldn't have to do anything. But it's
Uh-huh.
like
Exactly.
you said,
Eh,
Christ for those brothers that need the truth too. They need to
exactly.
wake up.
Slakia.
Right.
Yeah. Like I be trying to like a lot of my family members and like friends and all that stuff. Like a lot of places like God be trying to show people and all that stuff. I feel like I gotta learn a different approach. Cause it'd be hard with people. They just so would be so stubborn. They'll listen to you, but I feel like it'd be going in one ear after the other. Like my nephew, I was showing him about Mother's Day. I literally sent him different sources saying that these holidays are pagan. Literally, like four different sources. It's like he ignored them and literally said the next text, "Tell Nana, which is my mother, Happy Mother's Day." I'm like, did you not just see?
Oh yeah. I remember you was telling me.
Did you not just see the text I just literally just sent?
He's like, brother, I just sent you a whole little article on how Mother's Day is pagan, man.
Come.
Literally,
And
not
I
one,
told you
but
I
four of
don't
them.
celebrate this.
And you know what? Don't let the way that you deliver it think that right that you're gonna push somebody away. In
Con.
reality, man, as long as you're staying faithful and you're being studious in your word and you're submitting to the will of God, God is gonna use you, right? He chose you, right, in those situations. He chose Azariah to go and talk to specific people.
Con.
God,
It was predestined, it was pre-planned, right? If they needed somebody else, he would have sent somebody else.
Con.
Right?
God.
Like when he
And it's
sent
crazy
Jonah, if
too.
they needed somebody else, Jonah didn't want to go. He was reluctant. If they needed somebody else, he would have sent somebody else. Oftentimes, I think about that myself in the way that I teach, and and I know sometimes I could be a little blunt, right? But if Yahweh wanted to if he wanted a soft message, he would have sent a softer prophet, right? He
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
sent me for a reason, and he sends Azariah for a reason, right? Our
Exactly.
families are going to be the hardest people,
To
right? Because
reach.
they
Yeah.
feel like they knew us when we
And
were
they too
consistent.
big looking at the old you. Oh,
Hey,
you just righteous out of nowhere.
Come,
hey,
Now
that
you
that's
all
that's
righteous.
that's just what happened to Yahweh Shah, right? He
come.
went back to his hometown. What they say? Hey, we know this brother, man. He ain't no son of God,
Right,
right? Hey,
exactly.
that's why he said, hey, a prophet is not without honor except in his own home, man, in
Mm-hmm.
his own town, the place you grew up where brothers know you.
Come. Come.
Exactly.
Exactly, Cap.
It hurt me
Yep.
the most. I expect that from everybody else.
Like this, the carpenter son.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Ain't you Joseph's son, man? Hey, I know your daddy, man. You ain't,
Right.
hey, you ain't no, you ain't the son of God. I know your daddy, man. Right? Hey,
God,
that's
God,
it. Hey, that's what happened. You come out now. You in the truth. You ain't no prophet, man. I knew you since you was in diapers, man.
God,
Hey,
exactly.
hey,
I
you
feel
you
like,
don't know what you talking about. You ain't never been in the Bible.
right, exactly.
I been know you. Hey, man, no, you knew the old me. You
Right,
don't
I
know
already
me. You
died.
don't know who I am today, right? You don't know that the Lord chose me. You don't know that he drew me out. You don't know that he ordained me. You don't know that he put me on these streets to prophesy and to wake our people up, man.
I expect that from everybody else, but when it came from my mother,
Go ahead. Hey, hold on, Azariah. Let this brother Gabar get some in.
go ahead.
Hey, bring out that Matthew chapter 5 and verse number 13 again, right quick.
Good.
And hold that Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 21.
Good. And hey, shalom to the to our Judah in the chat, man.
Shalom,
Hey, shalom, my Judah.
Shalom.
You said Matthew. What book chapter?
It's 13. It's 5 and 13. I already got it. Oh yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Up
Yeah, I'm putting up on the screen.
Yeah, put it up on the screen. That way everybody can see it too. All right.
Yeah, this brother gonna read it right now. Oh yeah, that's the one.
All right, go ahead.
All right, come on. This is Matthew 5 and 13. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt hath lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted?
Right, our salt. Hold on. Our salt is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Right. Now that is the main way that we show our light. So go down to where it says the city on the hill cannot be hid.
Yeah, it's the very next verse. Go ahead.
Right. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
So a city that's set on a hill, remember, this is back in the ancient times, so it wasn't no big old street lights and stuff like that. And even if so, right, it was lights in particular places. When you look at that hill from a distance, right, the whole hill is dark, but you see specks of light, right? You see those specks of lights, those little tents, those little houses. Like if you're driving and you see a mountain and you got houses on that mountain, you only see the little lights in certain areas. Where are those little lights, right? Where are those little lights that's coming to talk to the darkness to get them to come to that little light, right? This is why they got that song, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine." So we're gonna let this damn light shine across all this dark ass nation, man, and all we looking for is a couple more specks of light, right? We about of this thing, but it's gonna take work, right? So I just wanted to bring that out because I thought about that at camp a couple camps ago. Now go to Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse number 21. So watch how we tie this in, man, because the whole way that we heal ourselves is by healing our community. Right, we can't get out of this trick bag if we're not doing no charity. Charity comes with the time that you sacrifice that you could be using for yourself, and you put that out to someone else. You make an input to somebody else so they can make an output to somebody else. Right, you constantly putting in the work to make sure that we get this light all across this hill so we can illuminate this city, man. And that city is Yasharallah. That city is Zion, right? Read that precept.
You want me to grab it? Come on. This is Ezekiel. It should be up on there. Yeah, come. Right, Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 21. Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he doth not sin, he shall surely live, because he is warned. Also, thou hast delivered thy soul.
Man, so now you have saved your life, man. So we got to let this little light of mine shine, man, and keep on putting in this work out here. If you think that you almost a slothful servant, you slacking way too much, right? If you think that you kind of might be falling out, yeah, you went way too low, man. If you think you're not doing enough, you're not, nigga. Do some more. Right, and I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. I love y'all, brothers. I'm out of here.
I got a precept for you.
Love you too, King.
I got one for you to add to what you just said, King. Right, this is
I'm gonna stay on and listen.
Okay,
this is Colossians 3, right, and 23. And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily. It's to Yahweh and not unto men. Right?
Yahweh and not unto men.
Come. Right, so we need to be putting on that in that work and remember that we're not going out there for a show anyway. We're going out there submitting to Yahweh's will, right? So we can't say, yeah, I'm just gonna say, hey man, I'm gonna stay home from camp today, man. Or you know what, that brother, he might not even, I don't feel like talking to him. He probably gonna say you don't want to hear it anyway, so I ain't even gonna try, right? Like you said, man, we got to do these things wholeheartedly. We can't halfway do the work, right? We can't halfway do the work and expect a full reward,
man.
Right? We got to do it because we're doing it as service unto Yahweh, Right? What is the whole duty of man?
Fear the Lord and keep the commandments.
Right? To fear Yahweh and keep the commandments, right? So we're doing everything in service to Yahweh. Man, we should be waking up every morning and saying, Yahweh, how could I serve you better? Yahweh, how could I bring glory to you? Give me the
That's right.
opportunity to glorify you today, right? Bring me the opportunity to show your power through me, right? We don't do this for anybody. We do it for God. Put yourself aside and get out there and do the work, man. That man. And thanks, Cap, for the precepts that let me bring it out right now.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
All praises. Thing too, the Lord called us a kingdom of kings and priests. Kings don't sleep, priests don't sleep. The priest is in the damn priest office all day, year round. You niggas start working, man.
That's right. Man.
Uh,
Shalom, Key.
yeah, I feel like the only person I can get
Hey,
listen
real
to
quick.
now.
Hold on, I got a precept to add on to that, right? This is the book of
Huh.
Ecclesiasticus, chapter 43 and verse 30. It says, when ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as ye can. For even yet will he far exceed. And when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for ye can never go far enough.
That's right.
Hey, man, so part of that exalting him and glorifying him, right? How do you do that if you're not out here doing the work, man? Right? Hey, that's gonna glorify the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, right? Hey, and put forth all of your strength. Right? Hey, what happened when you go to the gym and you trying to bench your max, man? You putting all your strength in that thing to get that bar up, man. Hey, the same way you need to be exalting the Lord, do everything you can do, man. Hey, what else can I do? I did a live today. What else? Hey, what else can I do? Hey, man, I went to camp this week. Man, my lesson wasn't hitting hard, but what can I do to make it hit even harder next week? Right? Hey, man. Hey, I made some fringes for a couple brothers. Right? I got them lawful now. What else can I do? Hey, put your brick in, man. Put your brick in to build this kingdom up for us. Build our nation back. Right? Do the work.
Yeah, I feel like that's been in my spirit heavy too. Cause crazy, I've been having a lot of dreams and stuff about just about talking about Israelite stuff. It's been weird dreams about preaching and all that stuff. And I feel like the Lord been in my spirit telling me I need to do better. I need to do better reaching people. That's why now I be trying to call people here and there, just tell them a few things and all that stuff. But it's like crazy now though. Now that I do that, now those same people don't answer the phone no more.
Oh yeah. They start ignoring you. All that.
Yeah, like that one brother. When that one brother we was putting on my nephew, my other nephew, not the same nephew I was talking about a while ago, but my other nephew that me and you was telling him not to eat pork and all that stuff.
Yeah.
When we got on the phone with him that one day. Yeah, he ain't answered my call since.
He said, I ain't trying to talk about this, man. Okay, man. Hey, stay in your wickedness, man. You got that warning. Hey, like Ezekiel said, man. Hey, when that warnings the wicked man, and he hears and he turns not away, he's gonna die in his sin, man. Hey, and if that brother end up dying in his sin, man, he got warned, man. But your hands is clean.
Exactly. These same people, they gonna be praying, trying to when
they be thinking the Lord playing, man.
Precept,
hey,
man.
No game. Go ahead.
This is Revelations 22 and 11, right? He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still, right? So as long as you do the work, man, right? If they keep on refusing, you already warned them. Hey, if they want to bask in that filthiness, allow them to. Right?
God, on me, that's what I do. On me, I can only try to warn you. I can only do so much. Up to you. Stop eating that pork and start teaching your kids the laws and commandments and all that. That's your job. I can only tell you what you gotta do.
Yeah. Oh, I had where my phone go?
Yeah, the preset.
Nah, we gonna go right back to what I was saying. I did though. I think it was Luke. 14:23. Actually, matter of fact, give me Matthew 7:19.
7:19. Want to bring it up on the screen too?
Yeah. And a lot of times, man, really, it's a lack of discipline, man. These brothers got a lack of discipline.
Exactly. If I was calling about street shit or some shit like that, oh, they want to talk all day. I was talking about young boy or.
It's a lack of discipline, man. It's a lack of discipline to keep to want to not keep the laws, man. That's because you ain't got no discipline. You know you can't do it because you don't got no self discipline. You don't know how to tell yourself no. right? You give into everything, every want of the flesh, man. Everything you feel that feels good to you, you got it. You got to have it, man. Right?
That got that Christianity doctrine so far in your
Right.
head, you
No,
feel like
no,
anything
no
outside of that is
discipline,
wrong.
no discipline, and no dedication, man. You're not dedicated to the Lord, man. Right? No
Yeah,
commitment, right? You're not truly committed to this truth, right? That's what it is. If you was committed to this thing, you will be 10 toes
That's
down,
what I
man,
was gonna
all
say.
in,
I was gonna say that. Yes, I feel like it's a lack of commitment,
right?
right? Lack of commitment, and they don't have that enough fear in them to keep it. You got a lot of secret Israelites,
exactly. That's
right?
the first step. You got to fear the Lord.
Israelites on the internet, man. They don't come outside. You got the Israelites that just stay on their couch and argue with camps.
Yeah, man. Hey, Israelites that stay behind their phone and they Twitter fingers, man, arguing with brothers online all day. Oh,
And,
yeah, that's wrong. Oh, da.
and
Hey,
Exactly.
they,
I
they
had to
get
follow some
outside.
brothers like that. They all talking mess about camps and all that, talking about us camps that we do this and that. We wicked and all that. We the way we do the message and all that stuff. But y'all sitting behind the keyboard all day.
yeah, right. They talk about camps. Yeah, facts. Hey, they
I
got all this stuff to say about camps, man. But them brothers not doing nothing to put in the work. Okay, where you at, there, brother? What are you doing What are you doing for to glorify Yahweh Bashim Yahshua,
Hey,
man?
they come
What are
outside
you doing to build the
and
kingdom, man?
tuck their fringes. They come outside and tuck their zeets in their pants, right?
right.
You
Yeah,
didn't even know there was an Israelite until something comes out,
man.
right? Until you say, "Hey, you follow the laws," and they be like, "Oh yeah, I'm an Israelite."
I just turned down
Hey,
making.
facts. Hey, man. Hey,
Damn, I can
Turned
tell,
down
man.
making
I can tell where your fringes at, man.
Strange
Hey,
apparel, man. You looking you kind of looking like a stranger to me, man.
I feel like the wiki be trying to get to me too. I just turned down some per diem and a little extra bread to go out to Austin, Texas and work, but it's on a Sabbath day. So I
oh
know
yeah,
what to choose.
yeah.
I choose my Lord every time.
Hey, hey, Andrew, what city you in, King? What city? Because we got brothers in Cali, we got brothers in Texas, and some brothers in Arizona, right? But I mean, it's camps all over, King. But we'll definitely get with you. You know, if you want to build, I'll shoot you my number. Hit my DM on Instagram. I'll shoot you my number. We can chop it up and build. Uh, we got brother in Victorville, man. I got a brother. We got a brother named Yerushalayim. He stay up there. All right, he stay up there in that area. So you could build with that brother, man. Y'all could go hold the two, man. Hey, what he say, man? Go out on the highways and byways, buy tools, man. Right? Hey, all you need is another brother. All you need is a reader, man. You got one brother teaching, one brother reading. Hey, give me Luke 17:21. Hey, brother, give me Isaiah 58:1.
And if you're doing the work, the Lord gonna keep you, right? He gonna keep you protected.
Right?
I talked to a brother who told me he didn't wear his fringes or zeets or teach in the camp. He didn't go out because he was like, oh, that makes us a target. That makes us a target to people that hate us.
My friends
Right?
on me all day.
If you're doing what you're supposed to do, the Most High, man, he's gonna protect you.
And that's not an excuse, man. Right? Hey, brothers got to stop making excuses. Right? Oh, look, it's a target, and they're not. Hey, man. Hey, eventually, not eating pork gonna be a target, man. Hey, you gonna start eating pork because you don't want to. All right, if I don't buy the pork, they gonna look at me, and everybody gonna know, and then I'll be a target if I don't eat the pork at this get together. No, man. Hey,
Ain't no excuse.
stop making excuses to not keep the laws, man. Hey,
At
do
my
what you
job,
gotta do. Hey, would you make excuses for if you was from the hood, man, and your big homie told you, hey man, go run this brother Fade. You know what? I don't think I could do that because hey, I want to be a target among them, man. I don't want them to start targeting me. No, man, you gonna go do it in wickedness. Why you ain't gonna stand 10 toes down for the Most High, man?
I've been a target ever since at my job. Ever since they found out about my fringes and all that, and the truth I say and all that, they be trying to be funny now, say little slick stuff. Oh, you're not a real Israelite, or you this and that, or you
Yeah,
can't eat pork, or this and that. Be trying to be funny and all that. I'm a target right now. I be feeling like an outsider. But I still say 10 toes down. Hey,
man.
y'all sit over there. I'm gonna sit over here.
Oh, let me grab this precept real quick too. Slaki.
I got one while you grabbing that.
Go ahead,
Hey,
bring it
it's
out.
Proverbs 26:13.
Uh-huh.
The slothful man saith, there is a lion in the way. A lion is in the street. Right? You don't even want to get out there, man.
Man.
My brother said when it comes to actually putting in work, man, you don't want to get out there. You want to come outside. Making every excuse in the book. All right, every reason not to get out.
Man. Right? Hey, yeah, it's a lion in the way, right? Oh, hey, man, I can't go out there. It's dangerous. Hey, if I go do that, and like bro say, I'm be a target. Hey, you making excuses, man? Right? Read that again.
Yeah. This is Proverbs 26:13. The slothful man saith, there is a lion in the way.
Right, the slothful man, the brothers that don't want to do the work, man. Right, brothers that's too lazy. Right, they I don't really feel like it. But instead of saying, "Hey, brother, I don't got no discipline and I'm lazy," I'm not really committed to this thing. They gonna make excuses. So that way in their own mind they feel justified. Right, go ahead.
So like,
go ahead, kid.
And it's like, man, look, when you read the word, greater men than you have been beaten, have been killed, right? Have been tortured. And I'm talking about water or oil. Man, literally been tortured, beaten,
thrown in prison.
Greater men than you, and you can't post a reel. You can't, jump on a live. You can't. There's nothing that you can do to contribute. You can't even drop waters off the brothers that can't. Like, what can you do to contribute? What kind of work are you putting? Because there's so many things that you can do, right? There's so many different ways in which you can serve Yahweh. Find one.
Right. This Matthew 7:18. It say a good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Right? Hey man, you don't want to be that tree that's not bringing forth fruit. Right? You don't want to be that tree that's withered up, man. Right? Oh, you're not being hydrated enough. Right? The fruit you bringing is bad, man. And you got to make sure you put in the work so that way you can bring forth that fruit. Right? You actually doing good works. Close that up. All right. You have something, Mike? Go ahead.
One second. Right. This is Proverbs 10:4. He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand. And that's not just talking about finances, right? Mm-hmm. That's talking about doing work halfway. If you don't fully put in the work, you're not studious. You think you could just show up when you want, and you're like, oh, you know what? I study enough. You show up when you want. You try to regurgitate things that you heard from other malaks, other ox. You try to take these little. You can't, right? You put in the halfway work, and you're always going to get that out halfway, right? Let me finish this. Proverbs 10:4.
Yeah, bring that up.
He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich. And you can see the brothers that are diligent.
Let me get down on the screen. That was
right. You can see the brothers that are diligent in their work. You can see the fruit that they bear, right?
What was that?
That's Proverbs 10:4. You can see the fruit of those diligent brothers, the fruit that they bear, right? So there's a difference. You can't do it halfway, right? And doing it, I'll say doing it not at all, then it's just as bad as doing it halfway, right? Because you're going to bear the same year to bear some.
All right, let me grab that real quick. That's a good precept, man. Right? Like you said, man. Hey, right here, Proverbs 10:4. Right? Hey, when you deal with a slack hand, right? You lazy. Hey, like you said, man, that's spiritual and it's physical, man. Right? Hey, if you don't want to put your hand to the plow, you too lazy to go up and get it and put that work in and get to it, you're gonna become broke, man. You're gonna become on the streets, homeless. Right? And you gotta work, do the work. And at the same time, if you too lazy to open up the book, you too lazy to try to dig into figure out some breakdowns, figure out how you can start teaching, how you can start doing certain things. Hey man, you're gonna become spiritually poor. Your spirit gonna be lacking, right? Hey, and when the time comes, right, when you should be in the kingdom and be rich in the kingdom, you don't throw away all your riches in the kingdom. But the hand of the diligent maketh rich. You're gonna be when you diligent in your studies, you diligent in watching these breakdowns, watching certain camp videos, certain lessons, and going into the scriptures and finding it for yourself. And actually looking into history, you diligent with seeing the things going on today in the world. Hey, that's gonna make you rich. You gonna become rich with wisdom, rich with understanding, rich with the riches that you build up for yourself in the kingdom. All right, let me get this real quick. This is
I got a precept with you.
All right, come after this one. Pull yours out.
Con.
All right, this is Daniel chapter 12 and verse 2. Right, and it says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Hey man, you want to wake up to that everlasting life. You want to wake up to see that you got a glorified body and you got these riches built up, man. You don't want to wake up to shame and contempt. Man. You got precept, Azariah?
Yeah, I got Matthew 16 and 25.
16.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, actually start at 24. 24. 16 and 24.
This little scrolly thing don't work the way I thought it would. Oh yeah, that's a good one right there too. Yep. Right, Matthew 16:24, it says, then Yahushua said unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life for my sake shall find it.
Con.
Con, and that's what happened to me. You know, every time, ever since I got in this truth, I ain't lost family, friends. I ain't lost a lot, but I still stay in this truth, and I didn't gain many blessings. I feel like me being in this truth, you know, in my own way, a lot of things that Yahweh Shai didn't help me out with. He took things from me that he knew I didn't need. But once I picked that cross up, you know, that was my test and my path. I feel like for me to find the truth, and in order for me to pick my cross up, you know. And ever since then, you know, I've been more alone, but being more alone, I forgot that's scripture, but being more alone has helped me be more consistent in this truth, not being in this world with these world things, not wanting to follow the way of the world.
Yeah, Con, right? Hey, that's they going to right. Hey, and you know, we all guilty of this at times, man. You gotta catch yourself, man, right? You gotta you gotta deny yourself, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes I'll be caught up in, oh man, I want to catch up on this anime and I'm binging through, but I ain't read not a single scripture all day. And I'll go the whole day without reading because I was binging this damn show, right? Or because I wanted to hop on the game for a little longer and I was on that game too long. I ain't even watched one video, I ain't read nothing, right? Hey, we gotta deny ourselves sometimes. Hey man, I gotta put this down, man. I gotta read a chapter before I do anything, man. I
con,
got to make sure I look into this breakdown. I got to build this lesson, man. I know I got a lesson. I got to teach this. I got to make sure I got it built up so that way it actually hits. Right.
Con. I
con.
appreciate that
My,
real quick.
Go ahead. You got a
I
preset?
want to touch on what Azariah was saying,
Go ahead.
right? Because I feel like when you come into the truth, man, and we all have that similar testimony that we lost friends, we lose family members, we lose the people that are around us that said they loved us, right? That now we'll say that, hey, man, you guys are crazy. You guys are in a cult. You guys are this. You guys are that, right? This is Mark 10:29. And Yahushua answered and said, verily I say unto you, there is no man that hath left house, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my sake in the Gospels, right? Remember what the gospel is, right? But he shall receive a hundredfold now in this time, houses and brethren and sisters and mothers and children and lands with persecutions, and in the world to come eternal life. All right. So we lose a lot, but hey, we keep doing the work and enduring till the end, you'll also gain a lot. Right? You'll be
con.
blessed. Because
That's
yeah,
why
we
we keep
will
growing.
lose a lot, man, for this truth. Right?
Uh-huh.
Like I said, there were the prophets before us were persecuted unto death. Right? We got a time, man. A time's coming, right? Where we won't be able to go on the streets, right? Where there'll be
Con,
a just because of our zeeks and our fringes, right? Does that mean we take them off? My God forbid, right? We're gonna still push ahead and endure until the end time, right? Like faithful
Con.
soldiers.
That's what helped
This
me
brother
motivate me
said,
more.
why God War not teaching today? Just seen him in the chat because this is a Dallas. This is the Dallas lesson for today, right? We K.O.Y Dallas. We're not K.O.Y IE, right? So Gabawar tapped in a little bit earlier, but just to drop a couple precepts. But this is a K.O.Y Dallas lesson for today, right? So the Dallas channel brings out lessons weekly as well, and you could tune into the lessons from the Dallas channel. Uh, but we live stream on all the channels, right? So you're gonna see this live lesson on the IE channel. You're gonna see it on the Arizona channel. You're gonna see it on the Two True Judah channel, right? And you're gonna see it on the Dallas channel. But this is a Dallas lesson, right? This is a K.O.Y Dallas uh, sect that's bringing this lesson out today,
Con,
right?
con. Connie, don't trip. You know, the same spirit that is in our captain it resides in us as well, right? Right. A lot of the wisdom that we had when we were blessed, it was passed down. You know, Yahweh used him as that vessel to pass it down to us. How could I learn unless another man guide me? Right. All praises to the Most High. That one of those men that was used to guide us was Captain Yahweh. Right. So I mean, stick in with the live man, and right, the Spirit will use us, and hopefully we'll be able to edify you in this as well. Right.
That same spirit
Yeah,
guided me.
those of y'all that tuned in late, man, make sure you run it back so that way you get the full breakdown of this live, right? Because we brought out a lot of good points earlier in the live from the beginning, and so you want to make sure you catch all that, man. Let me see.
Andrew,
That
you know
same
what?
spirit is what guided me into this truth.
Tomorrow is dangerous, right? Because I mean,
Nah, he said he was comparing it. He got
yeah, yeah,
banned.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So
Oh yeah,
they'll
yeah,
ban
yeah.
you as soon as they think you anywhere close to, speaking about small hats, man. You say and or say that word, the small hats call themselves, and you're banned. Yeah, man. That's how how you think they kept the truth, right? Hidden in plain sight for so long. They banned everybody
Con.
that's talking.
That's what happened to me on
Cars.
Facebook. I posted something about Facebook about the owner of Facebook. I posted about him how he how the labels are Jews and they make our women and men post this doctrine about shaking ass and killing each other. I posted about that and they said I posted hate and it was threatening
Con,
to ban me.
con, con. You good, man?
But if I was on there
Nah,
talking about killing somebody, that post to be up there to this day.
yeah. They'll ban you quick, man. They'll ban you quick for posting something. Yeah, you got to be careful. Talking that all that anti-Semitic, what they call anti-Semitic speech, man. They gonna ban you for that.
Yeah, I
Right?
see now. Yeah, they got it
Like,
quick too. Literally, as soon as I posted it, it's like it's new.
yeah, facts. So yeah, you got to watch that because you don't want to you don't want to have your channels banned because hey, man, you might have been actually feeding a lot of people, man.
Con,
So sometimes we got to be careful with what we saying. Just like when it comes to the vaccines, right? You got to watch what you say. Man. You can't hop on the computer and just say whatever on the live or say whatever in the thing. Like, hey man, they gonna snatch your channel from you. But at the same
con.
time, we got to make sure we bring in that truth. We got to make sure
Yeah,
we
crying loud, spare not.
yeah we make
Spare
sure
not.
yeah
Right?
right. We
Use
not
wisdom and understanding at the same
yeah,
time.
but
Cry
use
loud, spare
wisdom,
not.
man. Right.
Right?
This Luke
Con.
14:23, man. It
Bring it
says,
out.
and the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in that my house may be filled. Right. So
Right.
going back to the main topic, hey man, go out there and compel your people to come back in, man. Compel them, bid them back to the marriage.
Con,
Right. Hey, brother, come back to your true heritage, your true hey, take hold of it, man. Right. Hey, this is your nationality. Let me teach you who you really are.
con,
All right. Hey, go out there and compel them, man. Hey, what you do when if you're trying to make a sale, you're not gonna get paid unless you sell, man. Hey, you gotta compel them to buy from you. Hey, you gotta compel them to come back to the Lord, man.
con.
That's
I got a
fact.
precept too, man. This is Proverbs. Actually, it's a couple verses. Bear with me. Right. This is Proverbs 24, and I'm gonna start at 30. Right. And This is, I'll just read it. And I went by the field of the slothful and by the vineyard of the man void of understanding. Right. So notice that not only does it say the slothful, but by the vineyard of the man who is void of understanding. Right. So when we talk to these brothers who don't want to get out there and do the work, a lot of times they lack some understanding of the word, some key elements, right? They tell us to go out there, right, and do the work. All right, let me continue with that. And the vineyard of the man void of understanding. And lo, it was all grown over with thorns and needles, and covered the face thereof, the stone wall thereof was broken down. Right. So when I think about that, I think about when we go to camp, right? We got a usual spot, right? That's our spot. Our spot isn't covered in thorns and needles, right? And I'm not talking about in the physical sense, but we're there, right? When we're out there, when we're talking, we're crying aloud. That's us plowing the field, right? That's us getting the soil ready, right? So that it could be fertile. That's us doing the work, right? So when you come to K.O.Y. Dallas, right, the field it looks like it's working, right? It's not empty. It's not grown over. It's not devoid of life. Right, we get out there and we teach. We get out there and we plow. We get out there and we sow seeds. Right, we get out there and we make the soil ready for those seeds, so that it continues to grow. Let me keep going with that. Then I saw and considered it well. I looked upon it and received instruction. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as that travaileth, and thy want is an armed man. Right, and if you're not doing the work and you keep putting it off, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eventually get out there. I'm just not learned enough, or whatever excuse we make. I don't think the Spirit uses me like that. I don't want to. I can't do it. Right, man. That time is coming when poverty, when that lack of understanding, even the Yahweh, right, shows up, and it's time to go, and you like, man, like a thief in the night, man. I was gonna do the work. I kept saying I was going to do it. I was almost prepared, but now it's too late. Never put the work in. Here's your
Hold on, I got a preset for that too.
Bring it all right. So shall thy poverty come as that travaileth, right?
Man, go ahead, touch on that a little more while I get this.
You got the blue letter. Not up. That's cool. Oh, it is up.
It's up.
Bring up. Let's get the blue letter on travaileth.
Oh, on travaileth?
Yeah.
The travaileth. To travel, man. To traverse. Wow.
Traveling. So shall thy poverty come as one that traveleth, and thy want is an armed man. So it's saying it'll find you. Right, you sitting there and slumbering and being slothful, right?
Exactly.
This thing will find you, because you probably too lazy to get out there anyway.
Right?
So that time is like it's chasing you, right? It's gonna catch you eventually. You keep making excuses, you keep finding reasons not to do the work. It's gonna eventually catch up to you.
Man,
go ahead and bring that precept you got out.
Let me go back. Damn. Okay, let me just share this because this thing tripping. Share this tab. Right. It says, make no tarrying. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 5 and 7. Right. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. Right. Hey, man. So don't take your time to come into this thing. Man. Don't take your time to figure out going out there and do the work. Man. Right. Don't keep putting it on. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna get a couple more breakdowns, and then I'll go out and start trying to teach. Or, I'm gonna take a class on speech first, and then I gotta study. I'm not ready yet. I don't even want to. I can't go out there and help them brothers because I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, don't take your time and keep putting it off, man. Right? You don't have to know everything. You could just be there reading, and you gonna learn as you read. Right? Don't keep putting it off from day to day. Right? Hey, don't wait to come and do the work. Don't wait to serve the Lord, man. Right? Don't choose tomorrow. I think. I hear what they're talking about, and what they talking. Hey, it sounds real. It sounds true, but I don't think I'm not ready to stop eating pork. I'm not wearing the fringes yet. I'm not into it that much. But they sound like it. They know the truth. But that I ain't ready. I ain't trying to do all that. I got to look into it some more. I got to see. I don't think that teaching ain't for me. That ain't me. I don't think I'm gonna go out there and help do that and go to camp, man. But you know what? But I'll stay back here and I'll learn though. Hey, no, man, don't keep putting it off, man. Right? It says for suddenly, right? Suddenly means out of nowhere, right? Shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security,
right, in thy comfort,
right?
in thy you think that you're safe. I think that I'm good,
right?
right?
You secure, right? And just like them people who live in gated communities with a security guard, man. You in a secured community, right? And you in comfort, man. Suddenly, though, your house can be entered into. It says, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed. Right? When you think you good, I'm good. I've been making good money. I finally got a nice house. I'm doing real good, well off now. I got a nice car. I got some money in my savings. Hey, but you heard the truth and you chose not to turn to it. You chose to turn away from the Lord. Hey, man, suddenly your destruction is going to come upon you. Right? It says, and perish in the day of vengeance. Right? Because the Most High is going to take vengeance, man. He going to take vengeance on you for your disobedience. He going to take vengeance on you for you refusing to do what you need to do.
Same thing I was trying to tell my homies, you know. They like the homie it's crazy. That's one of the homies who brought me in the truth. He the one was when I was Christian was telling me, oh, you fall in false doctrine, you fall in white Jesus and all that, you know, telling me he knew that we was Hebrews and all stuff. But that's the thing though, he will always tell me, but he would never really show me. So it's hard to believe when you only talking at your mouth. But once he actually showed me a video, and that video hit my spirit, and I learned from that, and I joined his truth, but he still ain't joined it. You know, it's like a lot of brothers know they'll know who they are, but they still refuse to do the work and do the follow the laws. Oh, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till I get 30. I'm too young right now. I want to live my life. I
They
can't
go
settle
back
for a
into
girl.
like I said, yeah, they're making excuses, man. They putting it off from day to day. And why? Because they think the Most High God is soft, man. Hey, y'all got God confused, right? With your pork chop eating pastor, man. Right? You got the Most High confused with your mama, man. Hey, the Most High is not soft, man. He not gonna love you no matter what you do. He not gonna love you through all the BS you doing, man. He not gonna keep putting up with it, man. Just like a father who's hard on his son, man. The father ain't gonna keep putting up with nonsense. Your son keep getting out of line, keep disrespecting you. You're not gonna keep putting up with it, man. Hey, the Lord ain't gonna keep putting up. He not soft, man. And that's what brothers' problem is. They think the Lord is soft and they can just do what they want and come to the Lord when they ready to come to the Lord. Right. Hey, now do it today, man. Drop everything and do it now, man. Right. As if your life is on the line, because it is, man.
Literally, that's what I be trying to tell people: life or death. You gotta choose life. You know, it don't matter what age you is, 10, 20. You know, once you hear these laws, you hear the truth. You gotta come to it. Man. Once you abandon it, then your prayer gonna be abomination. The same God you try to pray to, he not gonna listen. He not gonna
hear. Hey, Andrew, drop your Instagram in the comments. I'll add you right now. Right.
That's why I'm glad he blessed me with the rib I got today. You know, her spirit she was confused about it at first. She was being a little disobedient. Eventually, she came through, and her spirit started bearing witness, and she started to be able to learn, read, and start following his commandments.
Oh, that's it on Instagram. Okay, come on. Yeah, that's real quick.
I'm gonna touch on Proverbs 12 and 23 real quick. I'm doing that. This is a prudent man. Sorry.
I just followed you, King.
Right. This is
DM me.
Proverbs 12 and 24. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute.
Oh, you bringing hitters today? You said 12?
Yeah, bring it up 12 and 24.
Oh, I gotta go back. Proverbs 24 had a hitter right there. I seen it right before I changed. We going back to that.
Con.
All right. Hey, and this lesson almost over, man. We just gonna bring a couple more. We gonna call it a night. I know it's getting late. You know, you
Hey,
said
but we
12
doing the
24.
work. We doing the work. Right? The hand of the 12 and
Go
24.
ahead, I bring it out.
The hand of the diligent shall bear rule.
Uh-huh.
Right? And so you continue to do the work, right? You'll bear rule. You'll be prepared for it. But the slothful shall be under tribute. Right? That means the slothful is going to be at the bottom. Right? You always be tribute unto another. Right?
Hey man, hey, look at it this way, man. If you at work, you work for a company, man. The hand of him who's diligent at his work, and he's like he's always seeking to do better. He's seeking to get more understanding on how the company works and how to move up in that company. He's gonna eventually get placed in a position of leadership. He gonna work his way up to being a supervisor. Eventually, work his way up to being a manager. Then he'll become the operations manager for that location. Then he becomes the operations manager for the state, man. Right? Hey, he's gonna bear rule. You're gonna work your way up so that way you have some leadership role. But the slothful is gonna be in a tribute, man. Hey, those who are too lazy to do the work, guess what? They gonna be the ones still. And if you lazy in the company, what are you, man? Hey, you the worker, man. You the ants, right? You the ones that gotta go and get on that forklift every day and go and make something happen, man. Right? You the ones that clocking in and out 9 to 5, in and out, doing the hard labor, man. You're gonna be the tribute.
Right. Hey, Azariah, grab me.
Hold on, real quick, because I want to go back to that Proverbs 24 real quick. Oh, go ahead. You can have him grab it while I grab this.
Say that again. It was skipping.
Grab me Proverbs. Oh, okay. No.
Right.
You got that? 12 and 24?
Nah, I dropped it already.
Okay.
We already brought it out.
About to bring out?
We already brought Proverbs 12 and 24. I was getting Proverbs 24 and 27. Right, it's Proverbs 24 and 27. It says, prepare thy work without and make it fit for thyself in the field, and afterwards build thine house. So, hey man, you can't just jump straight into, okay, I'm building the kingdom up. I'm jumping. Hey, I know who I am now. I'm keeping the laws now. Hey, the kingdom, bam, is gonna be built. No, man, you gotta prepare the work, man. You gotta what I gotta do? Hey, I gotta gather my tools. I gotta plow the soil. You know, I gotta set a foundation. Okay, now I got it right. Hey, you gotta prepare. You gotta prepare the field, and that is us going out and doing the work, man. Right? Hey, we going out, and like the brother said, hey, we got a camp location. Before we got there, it was thorns and nettles, man. Full of bushes, right? It was a field that you couldn't do nothing with. But the more and more we come out, the more we come out and teach, the more we come out and wake our people up at that spot, we plowing the field, man. We cleaning it up. We getting it prepared, right? So that way we can build our house. We go out there and do the work week in and week out, man. And guess what? Now brothers know where to find us. Now it's no longer, now when people drive by, hey, it's like it's like if you drive by some new construction, right? And you see the finished product, and it's a nice house. And you're like, hey man, I remember when this house was being built. Right? And now whenever you drive by, you know what's there. Okay, I'll drive by, or a 7-Eleven, man. You drive by, you see a 7-Eleven all the time. Oh, now I remember when that 7-Eleven was still being built. And I know if I pass by this block, it's gonna be a 7-Eleven there. Right? Hey, the same way we go out, we put that work in, you keep out there teaching, keep putting in that work, you cleaning it up. Hey, people gonna start passing by and remembering. Hey man, hey, this is where them brothers teach at. Hey, you know, I got a question about the word. Let me pull over today, man. I know where they at. They right here. Hey, you know what? Hey, every Shabbat, I know they be out here over here at this corner, man. Let's pull over there and see if they out there right now. Right? And they usually out between 4 and 8. Right? Hey, let's go see if they're around. Right? Hey, you building up your house, but what did you have to do to build that house first, man? You had to prepare the soil. You got to lay the foundation. You got to do the work, and you continue to do the work because the house is never finished, man. Right? Hey, houses need reparations, man. They need repairs. Salaki, right? Houses need repairs from time to time, man. right? And sometimes you got an electrical issue. You got to go and fix that, man.
Con.
Sometimes you got a plumbing issue. You got to fix that. So what that means, you got to constantly be at work, constantly be doing something.
Facts. Right. Azariah, pull up Matthew 25 and 23 for me. Right at, and then we're gonna bring down the. I want you to read it for me, and then the Malak right here, you're gonna put on the screen too. So if you want, you can read it off the screen.
Yeah, you can read it right now. I'm already
You
bringing.
said Matthew 25 and 3?
No, 25 and 23.
23.
Oh, 25 and 23.
Right. And well, let me know when you got that, but I'm gonna read one scripture.
I got it on the screen. I'll give
got
you
it.
the
Go ahead.
I'll read this first, and I want you to bring that one out, right? Because we
right,
do
fine.
all this work, right, and we're doing it unto Yahweh, and we know that in the end we'll be rewarded. Right, in the end, our labors will be for naught. This is Revelation, right, 22 and 12. And behold, I came quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. Right, to give every man according to his works. Right. So what are you doing? All right. So that's what in the last days we want to be prepared. We want to have put in enough work.
Oh,
We
you know
wanna
it's gonna
be-
go good. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Axel.
we want to replace these filthy rags with righteous acts and all. Right, go ahead and pull that out for me real quick. All right.
Con. Matthew 25 and 23. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things.
Oh, that's what I was
Right.
gonna grab. Yeah, God.
Right, thou has been faithful
I
over
didn't
a
realize
few
it was
things,
grab.
right? Man, hey, I seen you when you came to the camp, right? You submitted to the will of Yahweh. You allowed him to use you. You pushed away the aside your not only your selfish ways but your insecurities, right? You might have had you might have told yourself I'm not confident enough to talk to strangers, right? I'm scared to get out there, man. I'm not a good talker. I got a lisp, or I got a speech impediment, or I'm not a good public speaker, or are you sure God is going to use me? I'm not, I'm nobody, right? You put all that aside, right? And he said, my faithful servant, well done. Keep going.
God.
You
Thou
in it
hast
with
been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things.
Right? You will get, every man will receive, right, according to his works, according to his deeds, right? You have been faithful over the few things, right? The non-grievous things, right? The things that I commanded you to do, you were faithful with that, right? You were faithful with the pact I made with your forefathers. You honored it. And now I will what?
Reward us.
Make the ruler over many things. Right? That's the reward, right? And I want everybody to go for it. I want you to be ruler over many things. I want you to get to the kingdom and Yahweh is there and says, well done, my good and faithful servant. I want him to say that to me. I want him to say, to Zion, well done. All right, you did good.
Hey man, you don't want to hear, I allowed you to obtain all this wisdom and understanding, and you didn't do nothing with it, man. Why you didn't go and teach some other brothers, man?
Right.
Why you wasn't out there doing something to bring my sheep back to me, to give them the same water that I gave to you, right? That you don't want to hear that, man. Hey, like you say, you want to hear, hey, well done, my good and faithful servant, man. I'm gonna make you rule over many things because you was faithful over just a few. Right. Hey, Shalom, Mel. Shalom, sis. I'm glad to see you tuning in. We just about wrapping up. So jump back to the beginning and watch it from the beginning. This was a mighty lesson. Right? Because hey, this is not only for the men, man. Right? Hey, it's many things that the women can be doing to put in a brick, man. Put a brick in, man. To help build the kingdom, man. To help the I don't know what I'm saying. The ministry, man, right? It's many things you can do, right? Hey, you can be there, you can be sewing fringes for brothers, man, and sisters, helping them stay lawful, right? You could be like the brother brought out earlier. You could be bringing brothers waters to camp, right? And you can be helping other sisters who's struggling in the truth and help building them up, man, right? To exactly help guiding the younger women, man, or help guiding other women around your age who need some type of instruction, right? It's many things that you could be doing, not only men, right, but as women that you could be doing to put your brick in, man, right, to help build up the kingdom.
Yeah, I feel like you're getting
Right.
better
So,
at that
like
too.
you said, man, hey, don't tarry, man. Don't wait. Right. Do what you can do. Do what you can do now. Right.
I feel like she's getting better at that too. You know, she be posting a lot of stuff on Instagram, and she got, you could say, a little clout on there. So a lot of people coming at her, trying to judge her now for her faith that she's coming in, and a lot of people
Uh-huh.
come in, and some are willing to learn and all that. So she'll come to me and ask me what video should I send them for understanding, or what's a good
Con,
precept to show them to learn who we are and all that stuff. You know, so
con.
I appreciate her for that.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. That's mighty, man. That's mighty. Right.
Yeah, it
'Cause
is.
like I said, hey, you can do something simple as posting an Instagram story, man.
Facts.
Right? Hey, brothers, go out here and teach, or we do these lives and we create these lessons, right, to help feed the sheep, man. Hey, a share goes a long way, man. Because that one share could get many clicks and many people can absorb the information that's being put out. Right. Hey, so that's another way that women can help out, man. Right. Share, like, comment, right? Hey, post your videos, post the camp videos, right? Talk to your family and friends, right? Talk to other women. Start a Bible study with women, man. Right? Like I said, make fringes, make zeets, right? Man, all type of things, right?
Just don't do nothing.
Yeah,
Right?
just don't do nothing. Don't just sit at home and be like, my husband does it all.
Yeah, and
Right.
to get something, right? I'm gonna read another verse. Proverbs 13:4. The soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing. Right? And that's what many of us are doing when we don't put in any work. What we want. And why am I not blessed? Because you're not a blessing. That's why. You are not a blessing. Right? That's why you're not blessed. Right? But the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. And that's how I'm trying to be out here. I'm trying to be on swole. Right? I'm trying to be big bone, big back out here with the scripts. Man, I'm trying to be. I want to be a vessel big enough for the Lord to continue to pour into me beyond what I can imagine. Right?
Man.
But the faith without works is dead. So I got to continue putting in some work. Right? Can't be lazy. Can't be slothful. Right? I can't make excuses. I got to put in the work.
Man.
Put yourself aside. Right? Stop putting it on you. You're nothing in a sense, right? You're nothing in the sense that God uses a donkey.
Man.
Right? So God can use you, submit to his will and allow him to.
Right.
Right? All can have big backs out here.
And he said you desire it and have nothing, man. And a lot of brothers be looking and be like, man, that's a mighty brother, man. Hey, how that brother get that? Hey, man, how you get that breakdown? Oh man, hey, that brother, hey, man. Right? Hey, you desire that. I wish I could teach like that. Man, I wish I had one of those.
I wish I had one of those.
I wish I had one of them. Hey, man, right? Hey, you desire it, but you don't got it. Why? Because you're not doing your due diligence, man. You're a sluggard, man. Right? Hey, put your foot to the plow and you'll build yourself up to that level. Right? Right? The soul of the diligent shall be made fat. When you diligent in the scriptures, you diligent in your studies, you diligent in actually bettering yourself, right? And getting that wisdom and understanding, you're gonna be made fat, right? Not physically fat. You're not gonna be fat because you ate too much, but you're gonna be fat as in you got an abundance of wisdom and understanding, man. Abundance to share. Right? You're gonna be made wise. You're gonna be able to speak dark parables. You're gonna be able to bring these things out. Right? You're gonna be able to break down the scriptures. You're gonna be well versed. You're gonna be able to be well spoken, man, without any college education. Because why? Because you was diligent at it. You kept on at it, man. Hey, practice makes perfect, man. Keep on practicing. Hey, eventually you go to the free throw line. Your first time at the free throw, you 0 for 10, man. You keep at it every day. Guess what? Hey, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, hey, you 5 for 10. 6 months down the line, you not missing any free throws, man. You've been out there day in and day out shooting free throws.
And you and
I gotta appreciate that too.
The way that you could get better is by practicing, right?
Man.
I got another verse, right? This is Isaiah 28:9. My bad, Salaki. Did I cut you off, Malak?
Nah, you can go ahead. After you got a precept.
All right. You want to bring it out first?
Go ahead, King. Yeah, it's Proverbs 12:24.
Bring it out.
You brought that out earlier, right?
Oh, you
It's
did?
all right. We'll bring it out. I hear you, bro.
Yeah, we bring it out there. I'll let you break it down.
Okay, come on.
We need an Azariah breakdown. Oh, no, you didn't bring it. Oh, 24, so like
24.
Go ahead, Doc, whenever you're ready.
Let me make hold on 1 second.
It's on the screen. You can read off the screen.
No, I don't think that's it. Hold on. Is that it?
Oh, okay, come on.
It's the work hard, become a slave.
Your mic messing up.
You want me to read for you, Malak?
Nah, hold on. Go ahead, pour yours out. I'm gonna look for it. I was trying to find the one where it says "work hard or become a slave." I thought it was Proverbs 12:24.
Come on.
Work hard or become a slave. It is Proverbs 12:24, but you got it in a different translation.
It's a different translation.
Right, you probably got it in the G and T.
Oh,
Yeah, right. Let me get it.
That pretty much is what that means, right? So go ahead and read it. You see it on the screen?
Let me get it in G and T for him. He want it in the G and T. I'll get it in G and T. You heard he must have heard somebody else bringing down the G. The G. I like the way the G and T be breaking stuff down too. Right. This let me share this tab. Right. Go ahead, Ike. It's on the screen. You want me to read it for you?
I got it. Proverbs 12:24. Hard work will give you power. Being lazy will make you a slave. So like y'all was saying, being lazy, you're not gonna gain no blessings. God's not gonna bless you. He's not gonna use you, and He's not gonna help you bring people to this truth if you being lazy. If you just sitting behind the couch and being Twitter finger, you gotta be out on the street, be in camps, calling people, calling your mom, calling friends, calling people you don't talk to no more, and telling them who they are and all that. You gotta be ready to do this work day in day out. Because you be lazy, then you're gonna be a slave of this world. And you're gonna die with the world.
You also going
that hard work is gonna give you power. Like you said, He's gonna give you rule over the land. That's that power.
Exactly. And you see the spiritual power too, right? From being studious in your word, right? From submitting to the will of God, right? Because there's different levels of the spirit that Malaks have, right? You got these mighty Malaks that have been on fire and that are consistent, right? You can see how the spirit uses them on another level, right? And then you see brothers that don't put in as much work, right? And their fire is dim, right? And it's showing they don't have that power, and they don't have it because they're not studious, right? They're not studying and they're not diving deep into it, right? It's not their priority, right? And that goes into the second part. Being lazy will make you a slave. Because what do those brothers do? They depend on other brothers for precepts. They depend on other brothers for breakdowns. They depend on other brothers for wisdom and understanding, right? They depend on it, right? Because they don't go to the scripts themselves, right? So it's
that's like what's that saying, man? You teach a man that you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. You teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime, right? Hey, so these brothers, if you just depending on everybody else to teach you and you don't actually dig into to read for yourself from time to time, and you dependent on these brothers, and what happens if they stop posting media, man? What happens if they no longer decide to upload on YouTube? Now, what happens if the word is not online no more? How you gonna get it? You don't know how to feed yourself.
That's right.
Right. So you gotta put your hand to the plow too, man. Right. I'm not downing nobody for watching videos. By the way, I watch videos all the time. Right. I get breakdowns from videos all the time. Hey, but that can't be your only form of eating your daily bread, man. Your only form of getting the word, right? You got to be actually reading into the scriptures, man.
Crack that thing open.
Yeah, hey, blow the dust off that thing, right? Hey, crack that thing open, man. Hey, man, actually read, man, and you gonna see, man. Hey, a brother, I told this brother, what he said, hey, a brother wrote this brother on Instagram talking about that's not in the scriptures. Give me book, chapter, and verse. Brother, you obviously haven't cracked open your Bible because it's plain in the scriptures, right? Plainly written, right? It's no interpretation to it. No interpretation needed, man.
And
Right?
we don't want to be that type of
Con,
brother.
that goes into the new. Oh, Slakia.
No, come on, go ahead.
That goes
Right.
into the new covenant. I feel like people really don't read for themselves. I feel like if people would read for themselves, especially like the Christians, if they'll read for themselves on the new covenant and see what the new covenant is easy to understand. It's right in the scripture that there will be no more teaching. There's going to be, he says, many things going to be happening, and the main thing is no more teaching.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how they are convinced that we're in a new covenant. When you clearly see people that are teaching.
Most Christians only read the New Testament anyway. It's been Christians who admitted to it, like, yeah, I've never cracked open the Old Testament, right?
Yeah,
They only read out the New Testament.
Literally every time I'm trying to feed somebody. Literally, like I'm trying to feed people at work and all that stuff. That's the first thing they tells me. Oh, you guys read out the Old Testament, huh? That's the first question every time. Literally,
You
I'm
have
like,
yeah.
That goes why the milk is so important. Right? I'm gonna read Isaiah 20.
Hold on, I'm bringing on the screen. Hey, this gonna be the last precept, and then we'll open it up for questions. If y'all got any questions, or if anybody want any smoke or anything like that, y'all feel free to tap in.
This is actually a good precept to end it with too.
Yeah,
right? Before we jump into the question.
Hold on, let me present it on the screen. And like I said, man, if anybody's just tuning in, make sure y'all go back to the beginning of this video. It's a lot of meat, a lot of good info, good breakdown in the beginning of the video to give y'all a better understanding. Right? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah.
You me read it?
28:9. Yeah, go ahead.
It's Isaiah 28:9. It says, "Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breasts."
Right, and a lot of these brothers are still on the breast. Right, and that's two reasons, because you got a lot of us that have been in this truth for a long time, but because we're not diligent, because we're not studious, because we're not actually cracking this thing open, right, for ourselves, that we don't understand it. Like you said, these brothers, like my Malak, or like this Malak right here just said, like as Ryan said, you got brothers that pull up something in the New Testament, right, with none understanding, because they don't understand the milk. You got to crack open and read through the laws. You have to understand the Torah. Right, you have to understand the simple doctrines, right, before you can start getting to the meat. Right, you have to be weaned from the breast. There are some questions that you can easily answer yourself if you go and actually look into the Torah. Right, if you go and see the laws on it and be like, man, that makes complete sense. Okay, so I understand that this is why this wasn't allowed, or why a young woman would have to be 20 years old, or why a young man is 20 years old. Right, and that's the age that we are considered adults, right? Because I read the Torah, and the Torah goes over that, right? Or I understand this because I read the Torah. I understand why we can't get tattoos because I read the Torah, right? I understand why we can't eat certain things, right? So it doesn't Paul's Paul's letters don't confuse me because I understand the milk, right? So I get what he's saying because I can see it through the lens of what I was supposed to begin with, right? I'm drawn from the breast, and now I'm ready for whole food. Mm-hmm. Some of these brothers aren't ready for whole food yet.
Man. Read on?
No, with that,
I'm going to read on.
Go ahead, King.
For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little.
That's
right. And so that's why we jump through so many scriptures, man. That's why our lessons are built off multiple scriptures. It's not just one or two precepts and we doing a 2-hour lesson on one precept. Right? How these churches be doing. You go into a church, they bring you one precept and build a whole sermon on the one precept and talk about their own life, man. They talk about things going on, things pertaining to the world. Man. Oh, you seen how Kendrick got off here? Well, that goes into this right here. Yeah, now we go and they go on a whole little spiel, man. Hey, no, man, you're not gonna learn nothing that way, man. You're not gonna truly get an understanding of what the scriptures is talking about. You're not gonna you're not gonna understand doctrine that way.
Because they're trying to get emotional reactions, though. They be like, "We can endure for a night." Now, let me tell you about how I used to be a crackhead.
Man, and then going to, hey, now it's 2 hours of you hearing how your pastor used to be on crack and what he would do for a rock, man. Hey, man, I don't care what the hell that got to do with anything, man.
Hey, bring out
Hey
the
man,
verses.
bring out
Bible,
some
man.
scriptures, man. Hey, show me how can I?
Graduated crackhead,
Hey,
no
man, yeah, hey
yeah.
man, yeah. Right.
I literally
Hey
been in
man,
a
I had a
Christian.
brother tell me the other day. He like, but that's not how you teach. That's not how you teach. That's how you supposed to learn, brother. If you're supposed to learn by precept upon precept, then you have to teach precept upon precept so they can learn precept upon precept.
And that goes into the milk.
Man,
Again, right? You have to have witnesses. Where are your witnesses?
man,
Right? If I make a statement, my witnesses are the precepts. Right? I'm
man.
not going to just say something or read one scripture without witnesses to it in order to bear witness to the truth that I'm trying to tell you. How could I expect you to believe it? How could I guide you if I don't have any proof besides the one thing I'm bringing out?
Man.
Bring in your witnesses. Right? That's milk. We don't understand that though. We don't read the Torah. We don't understand it.
That's why I look at this Christian. I look at the Christian pastors like pimps. They just know how to talk and use them lips and get money out of you.
Yeah, they public speakers, man. That's all they are. They public speakers, motivational speakers, and they know how to get $1 up out of you, man.
Exactly.
I said it before. Pastors and far removed from repent.
Man,
they so talk.
Man, they some smooth hustlers, man.
Exactly. They just hate us because we be speaking loud.
Man.
They hate us because we speak loud in many waters, and let the Christians because they speak all soft and just telling lies. That's why they love them because they hate what we speaking. We speaking loud and truth, so that they rather listen to lies because lies make them feel more comfortable. The truth is more harder to be in the truth because the truth's not comfortable, but being in a lie, it makes you comfortable, so they rather sit in that. I feel like.
Hey, real quick, that's the lesson for today, man. Right? Quick overview. Do the work, man. Go out there, put your brick in. Stop making excuses. Right? Stop putting it off day by day, week by week. And just get up and do it, man. Right? There's no excuse. Go out there. If you claim to be in this truth, you claim to love Yahweh, you claim to love Yahweh Shai, you claim to love these laws, and you claim to love your culture, your heritage, and your people. If you truly love your people, go out and teach them. Man. Do the work. Get up and do what you got to do. Right? Gird up your loins like a man. Right?
Like Proverbs 27:5 says, open rebuke is better than secret love. Right? Get out there and rebuke him. Man, tell Jake that he's in transgression. Right? You love him, show him. Get out there.
Right. We open it up for questions. If y'all got any questions, go ahead and post them in the chat. We give it a couple minutes for y'all to drop some questions if y'all got any. If not, we about to call it a night. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick while we wait to see if any of these brothers tap in.
Yeah, we'll give it a little bit. Gerard, you got anything you want to bring out while we wait?
No, that's a mighty lesson today. You know, I enjoyed it, and looking forward to the next one. I tuned in a little late, but I'm gonna make sure I was letting my phone charge a little. I'm out right now. I'm doing this little. I'm watching this building, and my phone was hot, so I had to let it charge for a little bit so I can take it off and turn my car off. But next time I'm gonna be on earlier next time. Definitely gonna hit the gym with y'all tomorrow.
Okay, my bad. I had to switch over. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me, Malak?
Could you hear me? I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm off mute now.
Yeah, I said I'm definitely hit the gym with y'all tomorrow too.
Man, hey.
Yeah, my spirit been getting me though. I've probably been having a lot of dreams lately about Yahweh Shai been trying to tell me to do better on teaching better and teaching more. That's why lately I've been trying to call people on my when I get a little time here and there, call family members and tell people, to try to wake them up, tell them who they are.
We got to. You got to do that work, man. Sometimes it's just you. You're the light that's in their life, right? They don't come across Israelites on occasion. They don't see them out there in the street and maybe in the city that they're in, right? You might be that light that is in the room with you, right?
Exactly.
Not literally in the room, but oftentimes in their life. You're that light.
Right, exactly. That's a lot of people. I never even heard this before. I hadn't been told this by somebody. I never even seen an Israelite before, or even talked to one, encountered one. So being in where I come from, Las Vegas, Sin City, I know it's not it's not taught a lot. It's camps out there. Like now they're building like they got Sakari out there now, and so it's camps getting out there now. But before growing up, I've never seen it, so I know that especially people in my family, I know they need to hear this and all that stuff. So that's why it makes me like feel better, feel good about wanting to talk about this. Like, I don't want to talk about worldly things. When I call you, you got I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say, but you gotta be ready for me to come out with you're an Israelite, this and that. You feel me?
Con,
So that's all I'm gonna talk about now. You gotta just be ready to accept it. I'm not
con.
gonna force it on you. You feel me? But I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna throw it out there.
For sure gonna bring it out. I feel you every time. Every time. Hey, I'm gonna let you know, man. If I don't do nothing, you're gonna find out you're an Israelite.
Man.
Right on me, real.
Hey, and
You
I'm
can't
gonna
get
drop
real close to
balls
that.
on you.
Right.
Hey, that's what we're supposed to be doing.
I'm gonna lay hands on you.
I'm gonna lay hands on you. Hey, we be making that joke all the time when we see Malak, man. We be like, man,
Nehemiah, man.
God, we got that spirit of Nehemiah. Hey, next time I see you breaking the law, man, I'm gonna lay hands
Lay
on
hands on you. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting close to one person though. I've been trying to build one person as one of my other nephews. He
you.
he been a little he be a little stubborn sometimes, but I feel like he actually listened. He just don't he not I need him to get. I'm trying to build him up slowly so I can get him on a video call with all of us one day.
Hey, real quick, hold on. Let me close this out. We're gonna drop in the background and chop it up real quick. But I
Okay,
want to end the
fine.
live because it's running a little long. We finished with the lesson. If y'all tuned in a little late, make sure y'all go back to the beginning of the video, watch it. Like, share, subscribe, all that. It's gonna help the camp. It's gonna help push this word out. Make sure our people really getting the milk and the understanding, man. And again, we do these lives not only for ourselves to make sure we doing our part in the work, but we do this because we love y'all, man. Right? We love truth and sincerity, and we really care for our people, and we want our people to get the understanding. So we come on here to feed y'all, man. We're
Con,
not getting paid for this. Nobody is forcing us to get up on here, right? We get on here of our own free will, of our own accord, in order to help y'all better yourselves and to teach, man. And so that way you can have the same wisdom and understanding that we have, and Most High willing eventually surpass us,
more.
right? So, with that being said, I'm gonna say Kahala Yahweh by Hashem Hamalak Yahushai, and we're gonna end this live, man.
Con, one sec.
Go
All
ahead.
right. Too, man. I also wanted to say that Judah, man. I read your comment. Thank Yahweh for this brotherhood because this walk can be lonely. All praises to the Most High. Con.
Go ahead.
He said, thank Yahweh for this brotherhood because this walk can be lonely. All praises to the Most High. Con. True, man. Yeah, I'm very thankful for it, man. Is that
I don't know if that's our Judah or not. It just like Judah in his name.
Con, man? It can't get lonely, right? Because sometimes in this truth, we're ostracized for what we do, right? When it comes to the law and following the food, right? So you're right. I'm thankful for the brotherhood, man. Reach out to us anytime. Reach out to us anytime. It's good that we come and we study together, we talk together, we get our the stress off our back, man. We commune, we read together, all of that, man. All praises.
All praise to the Most High.
Praise.
Right.
Kahala Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Kai, Kawada Abanawa, man. And, thank you, Yasharala, for tuning in. All right. Anything else to say?
Nah, I was gonna say if y'all wanna shout out y'all Instagram, so if brothers wanna follow you, like I said, hey, y'all can always reach out to us through the email KOY@gmail. You can reach out to us on the comments
On
on
Instagram.
YouTube. You can tune in, tap in with us on Instagram, right? If y'all want to give these brothers your Instagram on the live, y'all can drop y'all Instagrams. Yeah, man. That's it. I don't know if these other brothers are anything else, but YouTube, Instagram are the main platforms we be on. So y'all can Nathan Yab, this Tazayathan, this Azariah, right? Most of the time you just type in our names, they're gonna pop up.
Hold on. Collective, we are K.O.Y. Dallas. Check us out, man.
K.O.Y, yes, sir.
Right. But yeah, with that, we're gonna say Shalom. Man.
Shalom.
Shalom, kings.
No. Hold on, stay on the line.